G'day guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about the FLEXTAIL Helio 600Z. Now it appears that I've become some sort of light enthusiast reviewer because of the amount of bloody lights I'm getting sent to review. But this is the first headlamp we've got on the channel, so that's a cool little feature because I've been chasing a good headlamp for quite a while and this one seems to fit the bill. As you can see from the package, illuminates out to 100 meters. That's not like spot illumination. Yes, it goes 100. You can see things roughly 100, but I wouldn't say it's as good as a weapon light, but obviously it's a head torch, so that's neither here nor there. It has Type-C USB charging. It's lightweight, it's waterproof, it's drop-proof from a meter, so I don't know if you swan dive off the back of your Land Cruiser and hit this torch on the ground, it's probably going to be dead, but likely so are you. So there's the nifty little thing it comes in, and the interesting part about this is the strap is not really a strap, it's bungee cord. So let's piss all that off and have a look at the torch itself. So as you can see, that's sized for my fat noggin. When I first looked at this, I was like, that doesn't look cool. That looks like it's going to be uncomfortable. It's actually surprisingly comfortable because you can actually spread them fairly wide across the top of your head, so you're not just, it's not concentrating on a single point like some straps. And the added benefit is, if that breaks in the field, you can rig up a piece of string. You could use a zip tie, you could use any number of other things to attach that to something else and or your head. Unlike most, if you break your strap or the elastic goes, like some of the cheap ones do, if that breaks in the field, you have a way of fixing it. So it's a pretty easy adjustment to make. It's got the little thingy there, so that's for absolutely massive buff head that's so big it can't even fit in the frame. And then you just push that and pull to make it smaller. So let's look at the torch itself. So there's your lights at the front. We'll be turning that on in a second. Here's your two push buttons, and it's got a cool clear case, and you can see the little microchip thing in there. That's a fucking cool feature, I guess. And then in the side here is where you fit your battery. So that you can do with a coin. So that'll pop off with a coin, and there's your wee little battery. So that is a 650 CHT. I've never heard of it, that battery size before, but there you go. I'm sure you can find them places, hopefully. It's got a rubber O-ring on it for its waterproofness, and it's got a little pad at the back there for your head. Now you can tilt it, and it doesn't flop around once it's in position, which is quite good because some of the cheap ones do. Now let's whack her on. So we have spot and flood. So double click and it's going to return to whatever setting you just had. That's what the little microchip is showing there with the little LEDs. And then we have a flood as well. Dim it. And it does have a red mode, so let's try and get that on now. Double click to go to flood mode, and then we'll press and hold the key, and now it's in red mode. Red flash, if you, I don't know, get lost or whatever. But it's a cool little form factor. It is super, super light. I don't know how it's so light and small, but it is, and it's quite bright. Yeah, I was using that walking around in the garden and doing a few things and walking the dogs at night time and whatnot. And it's done me pretty well. As I said, I thought that this was going to be uncomfortable, this type of strapping, but it's actually fairly comfortable, particularly if you're wearing it over a hat or a beanie. And yeah, that's a cool little head torch. Feel free to go and check them out if you're in the market for a head torch, and if you're not, then go and check out some of the other products. So that's the FLEXTAIL Helio 600Z. I hope that was informative. I hope you got something out of that. I will see you next video, and hooroo.